I have a feeling that MicroStrategy is going to trade at a discount to its its Bitcoin holdings, because when you have a pure play, because don't forget, MicroStrategy doesn't make a lot of money as a software company. It's all the Bitcoin it owns. So it probably trades as a discount like the GBTC did in the end, as people flock to the better vehicle of the Bitcoin ETF, which will track Bitcoin pretty much one for one. So I think I would steer clear of it because I think it'll underperform. Marty F. Hello all. Hello, Marty. Lovely of you to be here. I hope you're having a fine drink. However, did crypto Nasdaq not price in the recession last year? Yes, because they're forward-looking. What he's trying to say is assets do price in recessions, just some are forward-looking and some are present-day and some are backwards-looking. Housing, backwards-looking. Commercial real estate will be backwards-looking. Those are delayed assets. We're seeing that in the crypto land where NFTs pretty much, as I predicted, bottomed last month, a month before, because they lag the ETH economy by about 15 months, much like housing and other stuff lags the traditional economy. We're still seeing, for example, Rolex watches and Patek Philippe prices, which are very similar in kind of trophy assets to NFTs, still falling right now in the traditional economy. And that will continue for a little bit because the traditional economy is still low. Those things won't recover till probably 2025, maybe 2024. I've tried really, really hard to make sure that everybody's set up for this cycle. I've tried to communicate it. I've gone out a lot to say, don't fuck this up. Buy and hold, don't use leverage, use cold storage, do the right thing, don't get too speculative, don't FOMO, just don't fuck this up. This is the biggest opportunity we've ever been given. I've said that all the way from 2020 onwards, and in fact, I said it all the way back in 2012. It's the biggest macro trade of all time. Don't fuck this up. And if you're not a crypto person, technology is one of the biggest opportunities we've ever been given, the exponential age. Again, don't fuck this up. Just be careful. Just buy, hold, have a long-term time horizon, and learn how to take pain. And when there is pain, you buy more. Unless something changes the thesis that suddenly we're all going to turn into Neanderthals and nobody's going to use technology ever again, it is going up. It's as simple as that. And unless something changes that we're not breaking the financial system and that the internet has disappeared, we will go to blockchain technology. It's as simple as that.
Hey, money talkers, get ready for a wild ride in the crypto roller coaster. The markets have been shaking and breaking, and we've got the latest on the plunge. But wait, there's a ray of hope as XRP gears up for a potential blast-off. Buckle up, and let's dive in. Hold on to your digital wallets, folks. The crypto market has taken a $70 billion nosedive in just 2 days. Bitcoin's playing it cool with minor slips, but the altcoins, oh boy, they're bleeding. Avalanche leads the fall with a hopping 12% drop. It's a red alert for AP to LDO, FIL, near OP, and the whole altcoin squad. Ethereum spiked, but now it's on a downhill race. Binance Coin, Tron, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Shiba Inu, Litecoin, and Toncoin are all feeling the pinch. Bitcoin took us on a Thursday thrill, soaring to an 18-month high at $38,000. Hold your horses. The bears were having it. Bitcoin lost its mojo, slipped below $36,000, and now it's doing the limbo just above that mark. Market cap, stay at $709 billion, but Bitcoin's flexing its dominance at 51.7% as the altcoins take a hit. Now let's talk XRP with the man himself, Tony the Bull. This Bitcoin wizard sees 3 signs pointing to an XRP explosion. The Bollinger Bands are tightening, suggesting a storm's brewing. The Bollinger %B is in bullish mode, and XRP's eyeing the upper Bollinger Band like it's a launch pad. Tony's breaking it down, low volatility, check. Last time this happened was in 2020, and XRP rocketed to $1.96. Bollinger Bands %B crossing 0.5. Yep, we're in bullish territory. Now, XRP is teasing the upper Bollinger Band at $0.67,573. Tony says closing above it is the ticket to a breakout buy signal. Could this be the big XRP blast we've been waiting for? Hold on to your hats, money talkers. The market's in turmoil, but XRP might just be gearing up for a spectacular show. What are your crypto predictions? Let's continue our discussion with Raoul Pal.
It's still amazing to me how confused everybody has been by this current macro episode. There are people still begging and praying for their bear market, which obviously happened in 2022. I just don't get why people can't see that it was priced in back then. What we had in 2022 was the rate cycle, inflation, consumer discretionary spending got nuked, real wages got nuked, everybody got nuked, and all assets went down. And long duration assets, crypto, technology went down the most. The growthy end of technology was down 70-odd%, crypto was down 70 to 80%, and it was a bloodbath. That perfectly coincided with the forward-looking indicators of liquidity and financial conditions index, which suggested the same thing. Now, these are forward-looking, and they suggested that in 2023, we will see that economic weakness. Now, it's probably a quarter or two later than expected, but I'm thinking we will be in recession this quarter and next quarter. And I've been saying that for quite a while now, but it matters not. It doesn't matter unless you're trading the Russell 2000 or the old economy or oil or copper. Those things trade present day economic conditions. So the ISM, which is right near its lows, start to try and turn. It's at lows that it's consistent with a mild recession. So do we get the recession? Do we not? Do we get to 0% GDP growth? Doesn't matter. It was all priced into the stuff I care about last year. So we had a gift of an opportunity when we saw that the market had priced in a full recession. NASDAQ had priced in an ISM of 38 and it only got down to 46. So it was really overpricing a recession. Crypto did something similar. Sorry, I need to turn off my things from beeping or it's going to piss you all off. And Brian will hate me. You know, Brian, he's a dictator. So we just have to be careful not to upset him. He's the producer. So we got down to pricing 38 in the ISM. It was overdone. Crypto, same kind of thing. So as liquidity turned, I started recommending buying markets. It was first ETH in June. That was the first one to bottom of 2022. And then October, November, December, crypto and technology stocks. And basically I've been long and adding ever since in all of that. Everybody thought I was a total moron, which is fair. I can be a total moron, but it's been quite right. It's been a bloody good call, if I'm honest. You know, I wrote about it in depth in Global Macro Investor. That's my institutional research service. Also in Pro Macro, we'll talk about Pro Macro in a bit, on Real Vision, where I really went through in depth why. And there's like 2,000 charts behind the analysis. So lo and behold, where we are today, NASDAQ's up almost 50%. The exponential age technology basket, when I look at it, it's up 63%. And crypto has gone bananas. Bitcoin's up 119, ETH's up 63, and Solana's up 500%. So pretty good. And exactly in line what I've been imagining, which is macro spring. Macro spring and crypto spring are the same thing because macro is crypto. I've explained all the way through. These are not different things. And there's a bunch of old macro people who are like, oh, I don't like that bloody crypto stuff. It's nothing to do with macro. It's driven by exactly the same cycles. It's completely in line. So spring, what is spring like? Spring is one day it's raining, next day it's sunny, then there's frost, then it's getting warmer, then you think it's going to be amazing. You get your t-shirts out and then it's freezing cold again. That's what spring is like. That's exactly what macro spring is like and crypto spring. So we saw spring and we saw choppiness, sideways ranges, a squirt up in the beginning, then slowed down. And then we're now getting into late spring. Late spring, we're starting to see what I refer to as the banana zone, which is this massively positive end of year phase. Normally speaking, again, probabilistically speaking, no guarantees around here, so don't try and hold me and go, well, it didn't go up at the end of the year, you're a bastard. I'm bored of that stuff. Probabilistically speaking, it goes up into the end of the year, and usually fast. And nobody catches it, and everybody's chasing it because they're all trying to chase performance for the end of the year and prove to their investors that they had the right trades on, which obviously they didn't because all the institutions have been massively underweight. So that, I think, is what's taking place, and that's usually the end of crypto spring and macro spring. Then we start transitioning to summer. Summer is when rates start coming down, box looking like it's starting to be ticked. When inflation falls, that's happening. And as you know, my views on inflation are it is not sticky, it's mean reverting, and it will go back down to 2% or lower. I think it actually goes negative in this cycle, and I think core inflation will go negative this cycle too. And that's what we're going to look for in 2024, and that will take people by surprise. And I think the Fed purposely orchestrated it. They want it. They want to see rates lower so they can refinance the debt. So, interest rates falling, inflation falling, unemployment rising, and then when you look at the forward-looking indicators, growth will be picking up from the floor. That is the perfect macro environment.
The U.S. cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase was recently hit with a fine exceeding $11,000 by a Russian court. The fine stems from the crypto exchange's refusal to comply with a law that requires foreign companies to localize data of their respective Russian users or customers. Following the announcement by OpenAI, the firm dedicated to artificial intelligence AI, that Sam Altman is stepping down, WorldCoin, a crypto venture backed by Altman, experienced a 13.5% decline in its native asset USD compared to the US dollar. OpenAI, in an open letter addressed to the public, revealed that its board has reached a consensus that it no longer has confidence in his ability to continue leading OpenAI. Presidential candidate and economy minister Sergio Massa has proposed to develop a system to allow citizens to control and monitor state finance using blockchain tech in Argentina. At a recent presidential campaign rally, he declared that Argentinians should be able to control state accounts with their mobile phones, interacting with the national budget. International Monetary Fund, IMF, Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva says central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, can replace cash. She has urged the public sector to keep preparing to deploy CBDCs and related payment platforms, emphasizing that these platforms should be designed from the start to facilitate cross-border payments, including with CBDCs. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.